you got to give Boise State credit. They outcoached us, they outplayed us, they outphysicaled us. They played smarter, they were more composed. That comes down to coaching. We got to do a better job.
The first half, you guys drew 7 flags, 7 for 70 yards, and a lot of them were kind of key. They led to some of their touchdowns. What do you think of the flags there, and the team's, I guess, struggles to bounce back from the big flags that were thrown?
Well, we hurt ourselves. We had delayed game penalties, we had false starts. Defensively, we extended their drives with a hit to the helmet. When you're playing aggressive, they're obviously not taught that, but it happens sometimes.
Offensively, kind of struggled to move the ball for most of the game. What was obviously Boise State's defense is good. What was it that they were doing, and what was it that you guys weren't doing?
They didn't do anything that we didn't prepare for. They did a better job at executing their defensive package. That's credit to their coaches and their players. We've got to get better at it because we knew what they were doing. They out-executed us.
There's a few times when Boise was only sending 3, sometimes 4 guys, and Carr still kind of looked like he was, like being pressured a lot. Your thoughts on that, on Boise State's ability to pressure them with only 3, 4 guys?
Well, most of the time, I think they're bringing 4, and they've got 2 good edge rushers. At times they brought 3. Drop back pass game, we got to do a better job protecting, giving Derek time. But we had some throws that we didn't always make, and we've got to get, it's not all on Derek, it's not all on our line. We've got to get better as an offense, a defense, and as a team.
How disappointed are you? I know this was you guys were really pumped up for this game, just the emotion.
I'm extremely disappointed. We came to this game expecting to compete. We expected to win. Anytime you do that and you don't achieve that goal, I hope everybody in that locker room is pissed off, because I'm pissed off. We didn't do a good enough job of coaching. It's a credit to them. They did. Give them credit, but it's frustrating because I think we had the capability to get it done. We didn't, and they did.
What's the biggest lesson learned? What is it that you take from this game here?
We got to take advantage of our opportunities, and we didn't today. We had an opportunity to play a 22nd ranked team in the country in their own backyard. We had an opportunity to go 3-0 in this conference. Now we're going to have to scratch and claw to get back into this race and hope for some help from somewhere else. And all we can do is get back on Monday and go back to work and try to correct the mistakes we made today and try to beat a good Wyoming team on Saturday.